Samarkand, the only place in Central Asia I've heard of before I started planning this trip. Getting there from Bukhara took a while. We drove for a bit, waited for a bit, got chased by a cardboard police car, kept driving, and visited a mosque. Okay, so we just made it to Samarkand. We left this morning around 11 and we arrived here about 6 hours later. Anyways, in Samarkand, I decided to change my route. My original plan was to visit Kazakhstan after Uzbekistan and then go to China. But I've met quite a few people who told me good stuff about Tajikistan. This little fella right here. In Samarkand, I met 2 other travelers who were going to Tajikistan. As our time schedule were roughly the same, I decided to join them. After Tajikistan, I'd have to go to Kyrgyzstan and then China. The new route was definitely more adventurous than the old one, and more risky, as I didn't really know how I could get from Kyrgyzstan to China. But this is what I love about traveling. The ultimate feeling of freedom, where you can do whatever you want to do and go wherever you want to go. And of course, meeting new people and join them for new adventures. There was only one issue. I had to get an e-visa for Tajikistan first. It's actually kind of easy. It's just have to do it online, which is very nice. Looks like this, and just fill in all your stuff, and then you apparently just pay, and then that's it. The page has been loading. I just paid. Yeah, the internet is kind of slow again. Oh, it works. Ah, what the fuck? No internet. What the hell? Oh, fuck you, man. Ah, fuck it. Oh, man. No internet. Fuck. Ah, fuck me, man. Suddenly there's no internet. Oh, this, by the way, the room. Whoa. The internet works again. And then I got this mess up. Your authentication could not be complete because of a system. Okay, it just worked. What you just saw was the Shah-i-Zinda mausoleum complex. The first mausoleums of the complex were built in the 9th century. It's been said that the cousin of the Prophet Muhammad is buried here. For me, this was one of the highlights of Uzbekistan. The detail work of the buildings was simply mind-blowing. Funny thing though, outside the complex they grew a lot of basil. Does anyone know why? Anyways. The next few days we spent chilling, lying around on the Tapshan, eating fresh grapes from the garden, and of course, exploring more of Samarkand.
that's it from Samarkand. The sights here are breathtaking, just like that. The only thing that bothered me was the Registan Square, one of the most magnificent squares in Central Asia. But as we are tourists, we had to pay almost 30 times more than locals. And the Registan seemed more like a bazaar with all the souvenir shops and vendors trying to sell things. But still, you can't miss this place. Also in Samarkand I got my e-visa for Uzbekistan. I still couldn't find a bank to withdraw money from, but I met 2 awesome fellow travelers for our next adventure.
It's 10 a.m. and Kozak, Thomas and I, we're leaving for Tajikistan.